Third time's the charm, right? Perfection is the enemy of the good. This is my third time trying this. The first time, I took it a little bit fast, and I noticed I was out of breath while doing it, and I was just kind of like stressed out the whole video, which I don't want to be. I'm a little bit stressed for multiple reasons. One reason is I have all these projects that I want to just finish and get out there into the world. Another reason is it's like 4:11 right now, and it just gets dark so early, and I like finally got the motivation and like the want and desire to like, okay, I'm going to go up to the yurt because I live in a place with other people and I can't really do the recording while I'm there, which is a blessing and a curse. I love living with people so much, but it's also like I need to go find that quiet space where I can do my work. But this yurt doesn't have any electricity, so there's no lighting, and so it just gets dark really fast. Okay, fuck it. Let's get into the video. So, this video, I made a bunch of Christmas cards for a bunch of people, and these are 13 of them. Well, I made 13, so these are all of them. Basically, these are for a bunch of people that are living close to me right now on this gap year, and I really wanted to make these cards special and reflect their personality or the things they're interested in or like conversations that I've had with them and put it into a drawing, an art piece. So that's what I did. For the template for these cards, I basically just like cut out a bunch of paper squares about this big and penciled in a border and then penciled in their first initial. So the first letter of their name. And then from there, I freehanded everything else around it using some references. But yeah, it was kind of surprising because I didn't mess up really enough on any of the cards to redo them over again. So it was just like, me moving really slow and deliberate. I was like sitting on the couch, like stuck to the couch for a couple of days just working on these because I was like, okay, it's almost Christmas. I'm going to just make everybody something because I got inspired by my friend who was making a lot of people stuff. And so I was like, okay, I kind of want to do that too. Part of the downside to spending so much time on this and other things is that other things get left on the wayside. So one thing is I haven't made my family a Christmas card or gift, and it's past Christmas right now. So that's an oof, but I really want to make them something special. And hello, family, I will make you something special and send it to you. Yeah, and another thing that gets left on the wayside is when you're sitting on the couch all day, you don't get as much physical exercise, which kind of makes sense, like that vibe given the seasons right now, and it's just so cold and dark, and there's snow everywhere and clouds everywhere, and you can't see the sun or the mountains. It's just kind of crazy, and all you want to do is stay inside and just work on stuff. And with having less exercise and less movement, I've been eating less and losing weight a little bit, which is fine. But it's just something to notice, like you get in that mode where you're like narrow focused on something, and then other things that you care about just kind of disappear from your reality for a little bit. But yeah, last night I was really kind of feeling disjointed, and I was like, all right, I'm not doing a lot of the things that I want to be doing, but I also am doing a lot of things that I want to be doing, but it's not in a balanced way. So I sat down last night and I was journaling, and I hadn't journaled in a little bit for like, aside from like really, really small entries, but it feels so good to journal. And that's like one of my favorite practices for really coming back to myself and coming back to what it means for me to live balanced. So yeah, I was doing that. And then I was like, yeah, I feel kind of restless right now. I need to do some exercise. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go to the punching bag. So we have this punching bag outside. But but it was dark, and my friend reminded me that there are like panthers or cougars and wild animals. So I was like, okay, maybe I won't do that. So I ended up just doing a bunch of push-ups, which she encouraged me to do that. And yeah, it felt really good. Like, I was tired out by the push-ups, but it felt really good to know that even after a week or a week and a half or however long it's been that I haven't really been doing a lot of calisthenics training, I can still just kind of jump right back into it. But here's the thing. I also have this mentality a lot of the time where it's either off or on, black or white, working out or not working out. And that's just not the way to go about it, especially when the seasons are changing. You get into a different mode and you want to rest more in the winter and you want to go inward more. And whereas in the summer you want to play and do all these cool things. Hashtag invitation to play. But it's cool because you can just slowly ease out or ease in or do less or do more. And you don't have to just be like, okay, it's cold, I'm inside, I don't want to do anything else, I'm not going to go outside or work out or do anything like that. So you're just like, all right, I'm on the couch. But at the same time, maybe I'm making a problem out of something that's not a problem because I really enjoy just like delving in and going deep. But I also get this like residual feeling of it's not quite balanced. So it's important for me to come back to my journal, come back to myself, and yes, work on my passion projects, work on these things, and spend time on them. But like, don't spend all day editing a video or all day drawing without giving yourself that time to, stretch or just do a couple push-ups or do something, go on a walk or like have a deep conversation. There's like other things in life. But yeah, I guess it's just like, you figure it out for yourself what feels balanced to you. Because, I know there's, most people work a 9 to 5, or a lot of people work a 9 to 5 job. And then that's like most of their daytime is working their job. And they don't necessarily have a lot of room for exercise or for passion projects or if they are like working all day, like really heavily, they don't have that much time to rest. So it's kind of hard to live balanced, but I'm just noticing, I guess, like, I'm really grateful to be in the situation where I am, where I can choose to either, work and do my work trade for rent, or, I choose when to do that. And I choose when to work on my passion projects, and I choose when to rest or when to work out or when to socialize. And I have all those things at my fingertips. So I'm really grateful for that. As far as coming videos, an idea I had, basically my friend and I made this cool card game called Battle of the Warriors, which we created many years ago now, and it was really, really fun to make. It's kind of like this. It's a card game, and the cards are about this big, and then there's like smaller cards, and it's just like this whole game that we made with lots of different fairy tale creatures or mystical creatures like dwarves and elves and knights and alchemists and werewolves and wizards, and list goes on. But more recently, maybe like 6 months ago or something like that, we were working on revamping the game and redoing all the art for it. And that might be something that I might hop on again. And if my friend is is motivated as well as I am, then I can just boom, get right on that and do some devlog of that, which that's kind of my next idea, because the graphic novel I think will come later. But we'll see about that. We're reaching near the end of this video. And yeah, I didn't really talk a lot about the art, but you basically get the idea, is that I made all these personalized cards for all these people, and I spent a long time doing it, and I just hope everybody likes them. Well, I know people liked them because I gave it to them on Christmas and they did like them. I will show you really quickly some cards that I made while busking with my friend. And it was like 26 degrees out and I was drawing with my pen. And I made some cool-ish cards, but like my focus wasn't quite as there because of the cold and because I also didn't have like a ton of motivation to create a card for somebody that I didn't know who it was going to be. So I was kind of just creating like a random design or doodle and then a random Christmassy themed thing. And I don't know. It was really fun. And I'm going to be posting a busking video on Invitation to Play and also busking freestyle compilation on the Philo Poet, which is my new rap channel. And I have a couple raps on there right now, and you should go check those out. But anyway, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. Love you guys. Please subscribe and like and tell your friends or comment. And we'll see where these passion projects go. I'm excited. All right. See ya. Love you.